반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
Kang Miran realized too late that she had been completely fooled by Hwang Gi Chan. She felt sorry and begged for someone to save Sunung Wu. That day, everything started to fall apart. Kang Sunung Wu was arrested and Kang Miran was full of regret. The video that once showed Jayong driving the car turned out to be fake. It was actually Sunung Wu's car, and he had been driving it while drunk. People began to suspect that he was the one who edited the video and framed Jayong for hitting Kim Do-hee with the car. Things got more serious when the police decided to reopen Kim Do-hee's murder case. At first, Sunung Wu thought he was just being questioned as a witness, but soon the officers treated him like a criminal. He became the prime suspect while Jayong was released. Cleared of all charges, Sunung Wu pleaded that he was innocent, but no one believed him. Behind the scenes, Hwang Gi Chan had already manipulated the situation by influencing the police and prosecutors. He told them to let Jayong go and to arrest Sunung Wu instead. Even though he once promised Kang Miran that Sunung Wu would become the next chairman of YL Group, Hwang Gi Chan never had any intention of keeping that promise. In truth, Hwang Gi Chan looked down on Sunung Wu. He didn't think someone so young and inexperienced should be chairman. He knew Sunung Wu was Kang Miran's secret son and had used that knowledge to gain her trust. Miran thought she could work with Hwang Gi Chan and get her son into power, but he only used her. He believed Sunung Wu would now be labeled as a murderer forever. No murderer, he said, could ever become the head of a major company. If Sunung Wu was lucky, he'd finish his prison sentence and live out his life in shame as a drunk. But if Kang Miran continued to resist, Hwang Gi Chan was ready to destroy her son completely, even to the point of killing him. And after Sunung Wu, he planned to get rid of Miran too. When Sunung Wu was arrested, Miran rushed to confront Hwang Gi Chan. She was in disbelief that Jayong had been released from prison and couldn't understand why Sunung Wu had to take the blame. She reminded Hwang Gi Chan of their deal. He had promised to make Sunung Wu the next chairman. But now that Sunung Wu was in prison, how could that ever happen? She begged him to use his connection to get Sunung Wu out and have Jayong arrested instead. But Hwang Gi Chan coldly brushed her off. He claimed he had no more power in the prosecution and said that if Sunung Wu was really innocent, the truth would come out. He criticized Miran for losing control and said that justice had to be clear in order to protect the company. Then, he made an offer. If she gave him all the YL Group shares she and Sunung Wu owned, he might be willing to help. Shocked and furious, Miran finally realized the truth. Hwang Gi Chan had never planned to keep his word. She had betrayed her own family, ignored Jae In's warnings, and lost everything out of greed to make her son chairman. Now, if she gave up those shares, YL Group would belong to Hwang Gi Chan forever. She was filled with regret and said sorry to Jae In, realizing she had trusted the wrong person. But it was too late. The damage was already done. Because of one man, Hwang Gi Chan, their entire family had fallen apart. Meanwhile, Jae In, heartbroken and hopeless, had tried to end her life by jumping into the sea. As the cold water filled her lungs, she suddenly came to her senses. In that moment between life and death, she felt the presence of her son, Yunho, who told her it wasn't the time to die. He sent her. Miraculously, Jae In survived. She came back to life only to find out that Sunung Wu had been arrested while she was gone. The shock of it all hit her hard. She realized just how much had happened while she was gone. When she saw her mother Jayong out of prison, she was confused. If her mother had been proven innocent, then who was in jail? Was it really Sunung Wu? She couldn't believe it. Jayong, now a free woman, told Jae In she would protect her no matter what. Though Yunho was gone, she still had her daughter. She regretted everything that had happened, how they lost their home, how Miran betrayed them, how she failed to stop Hwang Gi Chan sooner. Jayong had already confronted Miran, who had chosen to support Sunung Wu and turn her back on her family. But now that Sunung Wu was labeled a murderer, he could never become chairman. With Jayong now out of prison, she promised her daughter that no one would ever hurt her again. Her anger toward Wangi Chan grew stronger with each passing moment. He had caused so much pain, but now Jayong was back and she was ready to fight.
'Cause you are beautiful.